Hey there, fellow gardener. If you're anything like me, there's something incredibly satisfying about biting into a crisp, homegrown pepper that you nurtured from a tiny seed. Whether you're dreaming of sweet bell peppers for your summer salads or fiery habaneros to spice up your salsa, growing peppers is one of the most rewarding adventures you can embark on in your garden. I've spent years perfecting my pepper growing technique, and today I'm sharing everything I've learned so you can avoid the mistakes I made and enjoy a bountiful harvest. Before you even think about getting your hands dirty, you need to decide what kind of peppers you want to grow. This decision matters more than you might think because different varieties have vastly different growing requirements and timelines. Sweet bell peppers are perfect for beginners and take about 70 to 85 days to reach maturity. If you're craving heat, jalapenos offer a moderate kick and mature relatively quickly at around 75 days. For you thrill seekers out there, habaneros and ghost peppers will test your patience with growing times of up to 120 days. But trust me, the wait is worth it. I always recommend starting with at least 2 or 3 different varieties. This way, if one struggles in your specific climate, you'll still have others thriving. Plus, there's nothing quite like walking through your garden and sampling different flavors and heat levels throughout the season. Here's where most beginners stumble, and I'll be honest, I lost my first batch of pepper seedlings because I didn't understand this crucial step. Peppers are tropical plants at heart, which means they need a long, warm growing season. In most climates, you absolutely must start your seeds indoors, 8 to 10 weeks before your last expected frost date. Mark this on your calendar because timing is everything. Fill your seed trays with a high-quality seed starting mix, not regular garden soil. The difference is significant because seed starting mix is lighter, sterile, and designed to give those delicate seedlings exactly what they need. Plant your seeds about 1/4 inch deep, 2 seeds per cell, to ensure at least one germinates. Now here's the game changer that doubled my germination rates: heat. Pepper seeds need soil temperatures between 80 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit to germinate properly. I use a seedling heat mat under my trays, and, honestly, it's transformed my success rate. Without adequate heat, your seeds might take weeks to sprout or not germinate at all. Keep the soil consistently moist but never waterlogged. Within 7 to 14 days, you should see those precious green shoots emerging. Once they appear, move your trays under grow lights or to a sunny south-facing window. Peppers are light-hungry plants and need at least 14 to 16 hours of light daily at this stage. This is the step that separates successful pepper growers from frustrated ones. After spending weeks nurturing your seedlings indoors in their comfortable, controlled environment, you can't just toss them outside and expect them to thrive. The transition process, called hardening off, takes about 7 to 10 days and requires patience. Start by placing your seedlings outside in a sheltered, shady spot for just an hour or 2 on the first day. Gradually increase their outdoor time and sun exposure over the following week. By day 7, they should be outside all day and night as long as temperatures stay above 50 degrees. This process strengthens their stems and helps them adjust to wind, direct sunlight, and temperature fluctuations. When it's finally time to transplant, wait until all danger of frost has passed and nighttime temperatures consistently stay above 55 degrees. Peppers are incredibly sensitive to cold, and even a light frost will kill your plants overnight. Trust me, I've learned this lesson the hard way. Choose a location that receives full sun for at least 6 to 8 hours daily. Peppers in partial shade will survive, but they won't produce nearly as prolifically. Your soil can make or break your pepper harvest. Peppers prefer slightly acidic soil with a pH between 6 and 7, and they're heavy feeders that need nutrient-rich, well-draining soil. Before planting, work several inches of compost or well-aged manure into your garden bed. This not only adds essential nutrients but also improves soil structure and drainage. Space your pepper plants 18 to 24 inches apart. I know it seems like a lot of space when they're small, but mature pepper plants become bushy and need room for air circulation to prevent disease. Dig holes slightly deeper than the root ball. And here's a pro tip I swear by. Add a handful of bone meal and a tablespoon of Epsom salt to each planting hole. The bone meal provides phosphorus for strong root development, while the Epsom salt supplies magnesium, which prevents blossom end rot and promotes healthy fruit production. Consistent watering is absolutely critical for pepper success. These plants need about 1 to 2 inches of water per week, delivered deeply and consistently. Inconsistent watering leads to blossom end rot, where the bottom of your peppers develops dark sunken spots. I found that using a drip irrigation system or soaker hoses works beautifully because they deliver water directly to the roots without wetting the foliage, which can encourage fungal diseases. Mulch around your plants with 2 to 3 inches of organic material like straw or shredded leaves. This keeps the soil temperature stable, retains moisture, and suppresses weeds that compete for nutrients. As your plants begin to flower and set fruit, feed them every 2 weeks with a balanced fertilizer or compost tea. I prefer organic options like fish emulsion because they provide slow-release nutrients without the risk of burning your plants. Once your peppers start growing, many varieties benefit from support. I stake my plants when they reach about 12 inches tall, especially the heavy-producing varieties that can break under the weight of their fruit. Use soft ties to attach the main stem to your stake without constricting growth. Pruning is optional but can significantly improve your harvest. When your plants reach about 8 inches tall, pinch off the first few flowers that appear. I know it feels counterproductive, but this encourages the plant to develop a stronger root system and more branches, ultimately leading to a more abundant harvest. Throughout the season, you'll want to remove any leaves that are touching the ground. This simple step helps prevent soil-borne diseases from splashing up onto your plants during watering. The moment you've been waiting for finally arrives when those peppers start sizing up and developing their characteristic colors. Here's something many gardeners don't realize. You can actually harvest most peppers at any stage, but the flavor and nutritional content improve significantly as they ripen. Green bell peppers are simply unripe versions of their colorful counterparts. If you can wait for them to turn red, yellow, or orange, you'll be rewarded with sweeter, more vitamin-rich peppers. Use clean, sharp scissors or pruning shears to cut peppers from the plant, leaving a short stem attached. Pulling them off by hand can actually damage the plant, so it's best to stick with a tool. Harvesting regularly actually encourages more production, so don't be shy about picking those peppers as soon as they reach usable size. Growing peppers truly is a journey that teaches patience and rewards dedication. Every season brings new lessons and honestly, even more delicious harvests. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Sensei for more in-depth gardening wisdom and share this with your fellow gardening enthusiasts who are ready to grow their best pepper harvest yet. Now, get out there and start planting.